came out September 5th and said
Same thing.
FG6 fresh 1.7 billion naira loan. No, dollars loan from World Bank. Again, no. Shebi is you that came out 2 days ago that said no more borrowing. How are we borrowing again?
Welcome back to another episode to the Hotpotato Podcast. And again,
Hi guys. How have you guys been? I mean, it's been a minute. it's just last episode here. But anyways, hi guys. It's your favorite girl, Christine. And this is...
the Hotpotato Podcast. Mm-hmm. And we're on episode 7. Come on. It's been a
I don't
long
even know
road,
why
bro.
we're smiling. Because this episode, I'm not even supposed to be smiling. Because I beg who did this fit for us? So there's been a lot of conversation going on lately.
Yeah.
And one of them that actually caught my attention is the one with NCC. So for those of you who do not know what NCC is the Nigerian or National Communication Commission. Mm-hmm. So basically, we've all been complaining about how we subscribe data, and before you know it, the thing that you did for 1 month, you've never used it for up to 5 hours, and it's finished.
It's finished.
Do you get? So you would think that, these people, they will want to provide a solution because, this is your responsibility. Do you know what they said? They said we should stop streaming Netflix, music online, but instead we should start downloading them so that we can manage our data.
So actually, what's the difference? Is there a difference?
They feel like streaming online consumes more data. And now these are people that are supposed to be even putting things in place to make life comfortable for us. So now it's just like, you're not trying to make it better. You're not trying to make data less expensive. You're not even putting measures in place to even make it last longer. All you're now telling us to do is that, maybe you should reduce how you are spending. It's like when you complain to somebody that things are expensive in the market, they'll now tell you, maybe you are just overspending. Sure, you get it. Something like that.
Okay, so the one we're going to use Starlink, are we? Or we're going to use
maybe, and this is not the only thing. So, recently, you people's first lady, yes, the wife of the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, came out and decided to make a video, a post talking about her birthday, how her birthday is coming, and it's on a Sunday. Yes, even as, we really do not care, but somehow we just had to listen to the video. At first, it was making sense until she started saying, if we want to send her birthday gifts, cards, and all of these, that we should send it to an account number.
Jesus Christ.
That they want to start constructing the National Library, and this is something that's been a burden for over a decade. So basically, the National Library was commissioned, I think, in 1981.
Okay.
And then in 2006, I think construction started basically, and then they abandoned it again. It was supposed to start again in 2008, and then they moved it to 2012, and that's how they've been moving it, and now we are in 2025. And let me tell you that in March, this issue was addressed, and they made TET Fund in charge of this particular project.
That's good for me now.
Do you get, it's you people that are funding this project. You people are supposed to fund this project. But our first lady now said no, that she wants to take it upon herself. She even said, because this project is very close to her heart, that we should come and contribute money. Nigerians, it would have been nice if they were providing something for us. The economy is good and we're having a stable living. But for an economy or a country like this, that is not even caring about the average person in Nigeria, you want us to now still remove from our money. The minimum wage is not even enough in the first place. Okay. We are providing electricity for ourselves. Basically, no lights. You have to buy fuel. The fuel itself is expensive. Housing is expensive. Food is expensive. Right. You are not telling us to come and contribute money. I don't even know who told her that we actually love her so much, because that's a whole lot.
That gunshot bullet. But honestly, the project which you want to do, is it actually going to benefit us?
So basically, the National Library is basically meant to maybe keep historic events, like informations and all of that about Nigeria and also abroad, basically.
So we are going to feed off historical
Which is something good. It's actually good for a nation. Yes, you have a place where
but is that primary? Is that primary to what we need in Nigeria right now?
Maybe they just feel like they need to complete it this time around because it's been abandoned for decades. Do you get? And people started calling it national embarrassment. Do you get?
I feel that is what it is.
Okay.
Because honestly, I feel you actually have to target what is actually the primary problem for the country, not library. I never chop. I go to read. Don't drink Gary Tire.
I mean, you read. You have to gain knowledge.
I understand.
To make more money, basically, you need more knowledge.
I understand the library is actually a good
but it's not primary right now. That is
not primary. I need
if
primary.
You want to do it,
yeah,
it's not for you to come out and be asking us for
still go for me
funding now. Like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, you're coming out to ask us for funding. You're not even addressing the insecurity. You're not addressing the suffering. You're not addressing the hardship that is going on in Nigeria. You're not even saying, like, my birthday is coming, maybe I should do something. Maybe I should finally talk to my husband to, do something for Nigerians. You are wanting Nigerians to come and do something for you. You not even call the account number. Jesus, I was ashamed.
It can't be all those girls, all those tablets with WhatsApp.
Who did this bit for us truly in Nigeria? Because every day you wake up to different levels of doom. It's more like the economy is not getting better.
Jeez.
Even the mindset of an average Nigerian is kind of like, it's not really it. Because I came across several tweets on the internet. There was this one that said, the Nigerian culture does not believe in the concept of free will, independence, and choice. We do not celebrate independent thinking. Yeah. We place no value on individual lives. We think in large numbers and prioritize group thinking. And you can see this in our society, our families,
our culture,
everywhere. Because sometimes you struggle with independence where you come from a family that feels like they can actually control you. If you're not that person that can break out from that cycle, you are going to struggle sometimes. And sometimes it's from a place of love, kind of, because they feel like they know what is best for you. They are trying to guide you and all of the. But at the end of the day, it can end up ruining your life because you're not able to make certain decisions.
It's more like
that is actually going to,
your life.
Do you understand? They're actually going to take you to the next level. And it's actually the mindset of an average Nigerian. This is how we think. Even let's remove it from the family sector right now. Even when it comes to workplaces and all of this, there is no independence. There is no individuality. When we see people trying to do something for themselves, oftentimes we make fun of them. We feel like, especially when they are doing something that is out of the norm.
Why would you say that?
No, especially when they are doing something that is out of the norm. How many times have you seen somebody now that is dressing so different? Okay, let's even talk about these people that are doing haute dressing. I know I'm against it because the way you people do it in Nigeria.
But you're dressing it. You're dressing it right now.
Is this haute?
Yeah, it is.
How?
Your baggy trousers. The style, actually. That's fashion.
I'm not talking about this haute one. Okay. I'm talking about the haute that is in Nigeria. Do you get the one that we see and you just look at the person and you be like, shit, you're mad. Did you have mirror in your house? Did you look at yourself?
All this crop top type shit. Yeah,
I used to judge them a lot though, because I'm like, why would you dress up like this and leave your house? Did you get? But I mean, you see how we judge them. We see how we try to like even convince them to stop dressing the way they do. And that's because we're so used to being simple. We're so used to dressing the way we dress. And we feel like anybody that's trying to do something different is not actually okay. Because like, why would you look like this? You can't even dress like that to a workplace. Because if I'm the boss, I will sack you.
Yeah, I feel it's the norm now because of the way people see it. You understand? Actually, fashion is diversifying into different type of, people now see wearing trads to the office. Actually, it's for traditional because everybody has now you don't put time for one kind box and all that.
For a country that is in Africa, I mean, wearing your trad to work should be part of it. I mean, it should be normal because we're in Africa. Imagine they were not bringing clothes for us from Obodo.
That's what I'm saying. Inside there, it's normal. But for the fact of all things, it's just how you put together. You understand? I'm just trying to address that aspect. You understand? But I'm not saying the group thinking is actually something I do, but I'm just saying in that fashion aspect, you can actually diversify. You understand? That's fashion. I just have a thing.
And I think another thing is also how we how am I going to say this now? How we glorify people that have money in the society. So basically, you can get away with anything that you do. So there's this other.
You know about that. Let's not go far. We already start seeing everything about that part now. We've talked about this, something similar about this before, about this impartial giving people that have
nepotism.
status. No, not even nepotism. I think you were not around that day. Okay. Yeah, like the old giving people that don't have professional. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, how should I put it now? It's not ideal. You understand? So if you're actually having some status in the society and you're not having some status in the society, it means your treatment is actually unbalanced.
Yeah.
You understand? Okay, now going back to the tweet you were saying.
So this tweet says, Nigeria does have shared values and a national...
See, now continue.
So this will say, Nigeria does have shared values and a national identity. You see it in what we reward and the accompanying aphorisms.
Yeah.
So, money stops nonsense.
Yeah.
If you don't get money, hide your face. For us, might is right and might is money. To change it, we need to reward differently. Do you understand? It's basically talking about how we reward people who have money, how we tend to give them preferential treatment, how we tend to treat them differently from every other person. Even back then when you were in school.
Yeah.
I mean, you could see it like the kids who like that from like rich backgrounds, how they are being treated in class.
Even in teachers treat them special.
You do understand. Even when they are doing school fees drive, even the rich man pikin will never pay. Don't worry. We're going to call your father. You poor man pikin, they're going to chase you out.
You get stick for this,
and you're going to go and meet your father.
You get share.
But I mean, this is not even just about the Nigerian mentality or the average Nigerian. I think recently there was, I don't know if it was an amendment or something. I think now you can now have citizenship by investment in Nigeria.
Wow.
And people are saying, is this not colonization?
It is actually.
Because now we move from citizenship by birth, by registration, and what else? By marriage.
So the citizenship here, is it from other countries like Europe countries or like just African countries? Or every other
foreign investor. If you come to Nigeria to invest, I feel like you maybe like you have to invest a certain amount or something. You can actually become a citizen by doing that.
You know, this is actually a means to get investors to Nigeria. You understand? It's actually a means to get investors so they can actually come and invest in our mineral resources. You understand?
But do you think these people actually want to be citizens of Nigeria?
They don't. They just want to use it to get that, how should I put it now? The infrastructure, the factors. So when they come and invest and they become citizens of this country, do they share the same rights with us, or exactly.
they are just some that they are allowed to do that we are not allowed to do? Because now you have used plenty money to come and invest in Nigeria. You are now a citizen. I mean, if I come to your country and invest that kind of money and become a citizen, I don't want to be treated like other citizens. You need to give me upper hand.
Do they use money say bet right? That's what I'm saying. It's just like me.
It's not just making sense again. The things that happen in Nigeria. I mean, I think a few days ago, the president came out and he was like, let me look for it. Just hold on. The president came out. I think it was on the headlines, Punch newspaper. So he said 2025 revenue target met, no more borrowing. That was September 3rd, 2025.
Guy.
Mr. President came out yesterday, September 5th, and said MG6 fresh 1.7 billion naira loan. No, dollars loan from World Bank. Again, no. She means you that came out 2 days ago that said no more borrowing. How are we borrowing again?
But it's still borrowing from foreign countries.
Yes, now 2 days ago you said no more borrowing. Imagine? Like you even say, we're not going to borrow money again. No, so we've met all the targets you get. Now we are going to focus on developing the country. And then 2 days later, you are back again.
There was a tweet one time that said Nigeria actually paid off their debts. You remember?
I didn't see that.
From today,
I don't think we can ever be debt free as a nation because our leaders like to borrow money too much.
And you'll be paying trillions. You understand? And okay, wait. What about the the fact where you can actually use that medium to create what you want to create in terms of the library by our first lady. So why does it have to come from the citizens that are actually suffering from Nigeria to help her?
I really do not know. I think a lot of people that are quite involved in the political system are saying, "Oh, is a way that is a way to launder money."
Politics.
Do you get? And maybe is a way for her to now, like, I don't know, maybe. When she steps down, they're going to now name the library after her, like is a passion project and something like that.
For her, from our money.
For whatever reason, I actually do not care. I think it's a shame for you to come out on the internet to be asking Nigerians, like people that are already suffering. We see the hardship every day. The everyday living of an average Nigerian is so difficult. Do you get? There are some people who don't even know where their next meal is going to come from. Transportation is a whole lot. You go out and you be like, I'm going out for my urgent 2K. You will use more than the 2K that you have gone outside to make to do transport. They have not paid you. You not eat from the money that they pay you. The money is not enough at the end of the day. And then you want these people to still contribute money to what? To complete National Library. Is it book that I want to read? The president came out, I think it was on the headlines, Punch newspaper. So he said 2025 revenue target met, no more borrowing. That was September 3rd, 2025.
Guy.
Mr. President came out yesterday, September 5th, and said MG6 fresh 1.7 billion naira loan. No, dollars loan from World Bank. Again, no. She means you that came out 2 days ago that said no more borrowing. How are we borrowing again?
But he's still borrowing from foreign countries.
Yes, now. 2 days ago, you said no more borrowing.
Imagine?
Like, you even say, we're not going to borrow money again, no. So we've met all the targets you get. Now, we are going to focus on developing the country. The president came out, I think it was on the headlines, Punch newspaper. So he said 2025 revenue target met, no more borrowing. That was September 3rd, 2025.
Guy.
Mr. President came out yesterday, September 5th, and said MG6 fresh 1.7 billion naira loan. No, dollars loan from World Bank. Again, no. She means you that came out 2 days ago that said no more borrowing. How are we borrowing again?
But he's still borrowing from foreign countries.
Yes, now. 2 days ago, you said no more borrowing.
Imagine?
Like, you even say, we're not going to borrow money again, no. So we've met all the targets you get. Now, we are going to focus on developing the country. Billion, I don't really know. But now it's running into hundreds because of the fact that they've abandoned it for so long and the inflation and all of that, which I don't really care about. It's really not my business because I don't know. I don't even think I want to go to the National Library. Can it be to go and read about anything? Because, I mean, every information that I think I'm looking for, I can get it online. Do you get?
So I just feel it's another means to actually launder money in some certain way. I don't know.
The internet is saying. Allegedly. But apart from the means to launder money, is it not? I don't think it's right for you to come out as a first lady to not post your account number. You wanted to even not give us the account number. You now give us the account number that is carrying your name.
Party gift.
Zenith Bank. Is Zenith Bank that even blamed that open that account in the first place?
It's not like a corporate account. It's actual account.
Her name. So and then they added, I think, the name of the project to it. And yes, we're actually supposed to send money. Her birthday is 21st. So we're going to wait and actually see if Nigerians will send money to that account. You know that it's still Nigerians. I think sometimes we defend things that are not supposed to be the way they are in the society. You see that in politics and the people we support sometimes. And then there is another situation recently about Postino now being fake in Nigeria. No, there's not.
See, that one.
Every day we wake up to new pits being dug for us. Like it's like you are moving from one trouble to another, from one unpleasant situation to another unpleasant situation. Now does not even. I don't even think this the Postino being fake just has to do with Postino only. There are other drugs that are fake in Nigeria. There are some malaria drugs that you will take. It's like you are even more sick than before. It's not working. Do you get? We see that in the drinks that we buy. You will buy what's the name of that drink again?
Fearless.
It has a particular spelling. You buy another one. The E is now missing. It's now more transparent than the one that you bought before. You see that we're not even safe. So it's not just
Jesus
insecurity
Christ.
that we're fighting. We're even fighting another type of insecurity that has to do with food, because now your own system is not safe in Nigeria because you can buy anything that can
I feel
kill
people
you.
People are just trying to make money out of how they can.
And
Honestly,
then
I'm not
person.
glorifying what they're doing, but it's where we've gotten to in Nigeria.
But
you
no,
understand?
how this particular product here, how do they get into the market? Because they are being manufactured in Nigeria.
What
How
about
do they
the
get into the
NDLA? What are they
market?
doing? What about the?
Let's even talk about NAFDAC. How does it get to the market? What is their job exactly?
Oh, wow.
How does it get into the market and it's being circulated throughout the entire nation? We are buying it.
See, honestly, I feel there are some certain infrastructure in Nigeria that are not actually functioning. You understand? They all deal with their financial growth. That's
I think they are functioning, but they are not actually doing the job they should be doing.
Do you
get? Yeah, I think they are functioning, but they are not doing the job they're supposed to be doing. You see that one now. Police people, I don't think their job is to be searching you on the road, to be checking your bags and all of that. I don't think that's part of their job description, but they do it. It's functioning, but in a wrong way.
To me, I feel to be very honest, my own personal, my 2 cents in this whole situation is that sometimes we keep talking. I feel whoever is going to actually do something about this whole situation knows what it's going to do. You understand? And it's going to start from us. You understand? So I feel in this situation, even me talking self, you go lose saliva.
But
you know, people have been talking before us. You understand?
And it's like, no, I don't think the problem is just with the government. I think it's with the average Nigerian, because there is a way we think that is not okay. Right. There's a way our mentality is that is not okay. So you see, recently, people, they've left Tinubu and Peter Obi that they are supposed to be comparing. Now they are comparing their sons. And then there's a tweet that said, I think we've lost it as a nation. Instead of you people to be comparing the running candidates using their manifestos, you resorted to comparing their sons like they have anything to do with the price of eggs or steady power supply. Who dig this pit for us? Again, that's the question. Like, who made us this way? Because you can imagine leaving the people that are actually contesting for the election, the people who are supposed to be the candidates. These are the people who are supposed to be comparing, judging by their what? Manifestos, exactly. What they say they are going to do for Nigeria. No, dear Nigerians, they have left those people.
Who actually said that price of egg?
We don't care about you guys. Now we want to focus on your children, your son versus your son. What your son is doing and what your son is not doing. This is what we are going to use to decide if we will vote for you come 2027. You can imagine Nigerians at the end of the day, we are our own problem.
Exactly. I saw a billboard about President Bola Asiwaju, running for president, and I was like, no words. You understand? Like,
I think the way they are even talking about the 2027 election.
You go vote now.
Me?
Yeah.
I am going to vote.
Okay. I just wanted to say. I
think the way they are talking about the 2027 election, especially in Edo State, because I stay in Edo State, the way our very own governor is talking about it,
the election,
and the way they are doing the campaign already, you would think the election is like December or is in 2026. It's 2027, and I'm like, this man. You are the governor of a state. Yeah. You should be focused on this state. Focus more on this state like this than focusing on the 2027 election.
Now.
And then you see them assuring and reassuring the president that, South is clear, Southwest is clear, this one is clear in the same country. Like, have we even voted as a nation? Like, have we decided? The masses, have we decided? You are telling a president that's not done anything for us that, South is clear and we're going to vote for you. Who is going to vote the votes?
If we talk this thing and the thing go long go, because about this thing, talking politics,
it's not getting better. I think yesterday, some passengers they were kidnapped along the Benin Akure Road.
Yeah,
all of them in the bus, they were kidnapped.
everybody.
In this Edo state,
and
that our governor is more focused on the 2027 election.
And it wasn't even A-list news.
Broad daylight. This one no be.
They didn't make the news? Like the A-list news, not this.
I don't even think so. I saw it on, I think
it was a blog, yeah?
Someone tweeted about it. Zaddy of the Link tweeted about it,
wow.
and then a blog carried it. People started reposting and all of that. And I'm like, in this same state, and that we're more focused on delivering Edo State.
And what's the governor talking about?
And then we're not focused on the insecurity that is happening. I think now Edo State used to be very, very, I won't say very, very peaceful, but these things were not like so much. The Fulani headsmen and a lot of things that are happening.
We didn't really have those.
Now, if you are traveling to this particular road, if you're driving to my village, it's not even advisable that you travel past 6 p.m. or even 5 p.m.
Wow.
Because it's not safe. Anything that happens to you there is your business.
And that's Nigeria for you because
at the end of the day, nobody is coming to save you
because you're just.
And then you see these people, the amount of money they demand. You're like, where are these people getting the money from?
Hey, okay, for this same Nigeria, that's 2 of us.
Like, if this person had this money,
Nigeria, would
they be inside the bus that you kidnapped them from? Like, I'm always very surprised. Like, it's shocking at this point that you can't even travel in your own country. You can't even move around because you're scared. And then flight safe is not even cheap anymore. So you're not like, oh, I don't want to travel by road. What are you going to travel by?
I'm traveling by air now. You go air now. I don't even think we have train in. Do we have train in Benin City? I think we do. I've heard of something.
Yes, I think it cuts across Igwebe. That's like my local government. But there was a particular year I traveled for the Christmas and New Year celebrations. I think people were kidnapped. My cousin was even kidnapped. People will use train. Who is going to use that train again?
Oh man, I don't
This is a whole lot that is wrong with Nigeria as a nation, and it starts from the mindset, basically.
Okay, there's something about me. Yeah, I'm not so particular about digging on problems. You understand? I'm more about the solution. You come to me, you talk about, oh, this is what is not working, this is not working, this is what's not working, this is not working, blah blah blah, this and this. Yeah, I tend to start focusing on solutions. You understand? So if we keep on saying, okay, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that, this is this, the infrastructure is this, people are not doing what they're supposed to do and all that. So yeah, what is the solution? How are we going to get the solution out there?
I don't know, because the solution is not my
hand,
obviously.
They be like, say the pit deep, right? You understand? It be like the pit deep, right? You understand? Because I feel even, okay, what is the first lady supposed to do? That aside, you understand? So how are we going to reduce the crime rate, you understand, in Nigeria? Yeah. And you understand, like, it's a lot. I'm not sure we are the first in front of a camera or a mic saying this. You understand? No one has actually made a move. You understand? But they are actually focused on what they are going to earn after the whole
focused
thing.
More on
you understand? Okay, imagine now about this accident, in the incident that happened about the robbery and the kidnapping. And our governor of Edo State is focused on election in 2027. 2 years later.
It's not wonderful that we are more focused on giving the president Edo State. We want to now boast that APC won Edo State to 2027 election. But
so people's life not really matter.
And I feel like
that's
I
really
think
nice.
What our government, the only thing that they do is just
nice.
They look for different scenarios to eat money. I think recently there was another tweet about the mainland bridge in Lagos, and now they said they found it to have underwater issues.
Yeah, I heard
for the
about
what?
that.
For the how many times this time around?
You know, even the road, I think they did some renovations, but
I think it was the time this year that it was closed.
It was closed because they did some renovations, but they didn't go deep.
Oh, they didn't go
because they were actually doing, maybe the road was having gaps, you understand? You know, when you make a road, you have these demarcations, so in case the heat comes on the concrete, it expands. Okay. So, you know, they didn't go deep. Now, they're saying that, you know, water and concrete, they don't mix, because if a lot of motion on concrete, it gives cracks. You understand? I'm sure now we're having cracks. It means pillars are defaulting. Pillars defaulting means it's about to collapse. Okay. And I'm sure what they are actually focused on is how to increase toll gates. No, to be very honest, it's how to increase fee on toll gates. Honestly, because that's what I think their revenue is actually.
Religion kind of like plays a part in the mindset of an average Nigerian, because we are very religious people.
Yes, you don't. Yes, it does.
Way?
It does in our decision making. You understand? Okay, imagine now. Okay, how should I put it? I don't want to try to be biased, but let's take it back to the colonial system. Yeah, they came with Bible. You understand? Now they have to tell us, oh, you have to have faith. You understand? Having faith, believing in something you can't see.
Yeah.
You understand? It's giving you hopelessness. You understand? So they use it in politics. You understand? And use it in crafting our mindset, just because, okay, we have a governor, we have a king that we want to, immediately says, oh, do this and do that. Now I think we're actually going out of seat to actually do some things for ourselves. Imagine the NSAS protest.
Yeah.
You understand? People actually went out of their way, went out of their own comfort zone to protest, even not because of the old killings and shootings and people being silent. You understand? I feel the religions are actually coming to, I feel they are using it in a way, politics, you understand? I don't want to go too far, I don't want to dwell on this so much, to craft how we think. You understand?
And
it goes deeper than what I'm saying.
Fight back.
You understand? You get slapped here, you turn the next cheek. You understand? Though it's good. In the Bible, you understand? The deception from the serpent was, you will be like God when you eat the fruit. You understand? But in quotes, you understand? Just that disobedience, it's what the disobedience of God is actually about. So if you are eating it, obviously you are in the likeness of God, but you use the truth to disobey God. So they're actually creating how should I put it now? A shell around you based on what you believe. So you won't go about or go around what you believe. You know, it goes deeper than what I'm saying. I don't want to go too deep so I won't get dragged. This is no, honestly, I'm trying not to.
What you're saying is absolutely true. Because sometimes religion, I think it makes us really cold.
Yeah.
Do you get where we be like, we just need to, we have to be in God's image. So that means we should be kind, we should be meek, we should be soft.
And we get pushed over.
And don't forget that the same God that we say we are serving is also a violent God.
He's not a nice guy. Jesus is not a nice guy. You understand?
Every time we're talking about the things happening in Nigeria, they keep telling us we should pray. For how long are we going to keep praying for?
You understand?
Pray and pray. I saw a tweet where somebody was like, every nation, they're coming to Africa, to come and take from the fortune of Africa. But Africans are more focused on dying so they can make heaven, because they feel like heaven is not on earth.
It's more like the sorry to say, it's more like the Islamic 7 virgins. You understand? Where if you do some certain things, then you go and meet and I don't want to go so deep. I don't want to go too deep. But you go and meet 7. So it's like you fulfill something here and you go to where you want to go after death, and you meet 7 virgins. You understand? It's more like you're saying prosperity after. You understand? So it means like you can actually live your life in actually how you want. It's like, how should I put it now? I'm trying to use my words correctly. You understand? It's more like you can live your life in a very myopic way on earth, as long as you have somewhere to go. So it means you can be very ignorant in some certain aspect on earth, just because you have eternal life. You understand?
Yes. And then you see that in people that they feel like, everything here is vanity. So I don't really have to work to have a better life. When I die, I'll go to heaven.
I will go to heaven. So that's why I feel some people, even the Christians, they feel like to fight is vague.
Yeah.
You understand? They feel to fight, you don't really have to, because everything go good for that side.
Go good for that side.
You understand? So let's pray, Price go up, let's pray.
Do you get?
Price don't
There's
go.
no money.
Let's pray.
We'll pray. Something is going on. We'll pray.
Boko Haram, pray.
Pray about it.
Boko Haram kill people. Pray. And they were even targeting the church.
And did you see about that tweet, the news about a certain governor, a northern governor, that said, he knows where the bandits are in a particular state, that he knows how they can, stop the killings and everything. Basically, just get rid of the bandits and everything. But the thing is, he does not have the power to. And they said that is not the first time that governor is coming out to talk about something like that. That he knows where they are. He knows how they can do this. And
wait, I
don't know. Maybe he's just trying to let us know that he doesn't have the power in terms of mobilizing maybe the soldiers and everything. People are going to fight and all of that. Maybe weapons and all of that. But I'm like, okay. So if we know where these people are, you should at least start with what you have now. Is not your state?
Nigeria. I now walk green today. Anyway,
I think sometimes when you see some of the things happening in Nigeria, you just feel really sad. And the only thing that comes to your mind is like, I just want to jabba. Because there's nothing here. There's no hope for a better life.
How would you even want to make Nigeria as green as it is and the flag and white? Like, it's to take a lot. To be very honest, we have a lot of defaults in Nigeria. And I don't think one man can do it. The president himself, I don't think he can do it. Honestly, to be very honest, if we are actually putting the pressure on Ahmed Tinubu, our president, it won't happen. You understand? He will look for or find a way he can make maybe what he's saying go better. But at the point, there's no decision a leader will make that will not affect some certain citizens in the masses, basically. You understand? If he says, okay, just imagine when they banned the bikes in Edo State. You understand? If for a layman, that was the way for them to feed, because they have no skill, they just know how to ride bikes. But actually, it was our governor was trying to reduce the accident rates and the death in Edo State. You understand? But at a point, it's affected some people. So you can never please everybody.
But I think at least that's different. Because right now, I mean, at the end of the day, it took like maybe months, and then people started saying, oh, this is why you get, at least it was a good decision and all of that. I think this administration, they should be 2 years now in power. I mean, what's that thing that we've seen that is going to now make us be like, they're actually trying. Okay, this is why we're suffering. Maybe after these 2 years, there's going to be like a better economy.
Wasn't that 2022?
Is this 2022? 2023, I guess. Yeah, 2023.
Yeah, I think now we're going 3 years now. And there is nothing
to show for it.
I'm on Nigeria. Who did this piece for us?
We're still suffering. And I don't know. Let me not say we're going to continue suffering because
anything about Nigeria,
look like it's getting better.
Anything about Nigeria, I feel talking won't solve anything.
Then, do you think it's just in the mind of the average Nigerian to hustle and hustle and hustle? Because I think I came across something about a man in the UK. He was talking about how life in the UK is so different, do you get? Because the people there, they are not like so hell-bent on, let me hustle and hustle. They're just so okay with what they have because the government is providing for them. No, like the citizens there, do you get? They are not like how we are as Nigerians, where we're just trying to like work hard because we're trying to accumulate wealth. Stuff like that. In the UK, it's quite different because everybody, they are satisfied. They just feel like, my life is kind of like sorted out because I'm getting money from this place. I'm able to do this. I'm able to do that.
I think that theory is actually, it's correct, but not so correct because the tax, man, if you go to UK, the tax will make you even have 5 jobs in a day. No, to be very honest, the tax, you can actually buy a car and you pay tax. You get water, you pay tax, light bill, and every other thing. Even your parking space. You understand? There's a lot of tax being paid. You understand? I feel in terms of corruption, we Nigerians, we are still benefiting from corruption. Let me know, like, we are benefiting from corruption because in diaspora, there are a lot of things you will even get monitored for. You understand? The Nigerians, just imagine, when do we start talking about tax? It means even businesses have been going on without proper registration.
But I think from next year, everybody now will start paying tax.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, businesses will start.
I mean, should we all be paying tax?
Yes, as long as you're benefiting from the country. The country is like, hey,
it's benefiting from the country.
Okay. See, to be very honest, not like we are, but as long as you're making a penny. That is how it is everywhere.
When the economy, they have not provided anything for me.
It's the lagging of the government, our leaders, but it's known worldwide. It's just like I'm a landlord now. You come to my house, or I rent it. I have a store. You come to my store. You're making money and not paying rent. How would I actually feed? How would I make other things better? How would I even renovate the store?
But the people that have been paying tax since, what have they been using their money to do?
Have they been paying tax?
Some people, I think so.
Those are big companies. Now they're actually trying to narrow it down to the smaller businesses. You can't go to you can't go to
but do you
UK.
think it's because of all these plenty expenses here? That's why some of our celebrities, they don't actually like staying outside the country. Because a particular celebrity recently tweeted that Nigeria is actually a good place to stay.
The corruption will make you live better. Well, let me be very honest too. Forget the high expense. Have you gone to the diaspora and actually see how much
that
things
you pay your house help 30,000 naira.
Something like that. You know,
a month.
You know exactly. In diaspora, imagine you don't have Nigeria to come back to. You understand? You have just there. You were born there. Everything you know about is there. And you're making that little money. You in dollars, like you make $500. You understand? In a day. You get me? It's good money. But when you're bringing it back to Nigeria, you see the rate. It's increased. Just because in diaspora you can get the money here, and just imagine people are there and they don't have where to take that money from. Just like this is Fulani you get, they come here, they hustle, they take the money there to their family and all that. They go for Christmas, they go and enjoy what their labor. You understand? People that don't have it there in diaspora, and they're doing it. They don't have where to send those small $100 to build house, to buy land and all that. Everything is it's not easy there. So that's why I said the corruption. In a way, you get me? It's beneficial to us. But the thing is, rain they fall for everywhere. There is no how you see life and you say you don't want to complain about this and that. But when everybody put their problem for table, you go quick grab your own. See, so everybody here now. See, two of us, we put our problem for table. I say, carry your problem back. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. The problem you're facing here in Nigeria, you might see it as, the Nigeria is doing this, we are doing that, we are doing this, we are doing that. At least we are still benefiting out of what we are getting. You understand? Okay.
So are you saying that we should continue being a corrupt country?
I'm not praising. I'm not glorifying the corruption. Okay. You understand? I'm saying we should do better. But I'm just saying in comparison, you understand? We are doing better.
Okay.
In living.
Okay.
You understand? You understand when you travel. Okay. I know what I'm saying. If you don't have any permits, you can't even work. You understand? You can't work, you can't earn, you can't do anything. You just be on the streets begging for money and all that. But here, you can just create an unsolicited, unregistered business. Sorry, if you come here, you can just create an unregistered business, make money out of it. Social media, just create your stuff on social media and all that, and you're good to go. And that's not fair. That's not fair, honestly.
Random.
So they do the random. You understand? That's not fair. That's not fair. Actually, that's not fair.
I mean, I don't know, but I feel like this is just a lot to talk about when it comes to Nigeria as a nation.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of things you see and you're just like really sad because this is supposed to be like a blessed nation, but somehow
the African giant.
African giant, no giant.
We know everybody stand against.
There's a lot that is happening, and we can only hope for a better Nigeria. And what you can do to contribute is come 2027, you can decide to vote, speak out. I mean, even though they say, they don't listen, your votes don't count, all this and all that, you just still have to show that, okay, I mean, because error is affecting everybody. So you cannot say, it's not affecting me, I'm not going to talk about it. As long as it's affecting you, we are all benefiting from the suffering that is going on in this country. You're going to do something to at least unseat this present administration, because we do want a better Nigeria. And to an average Nigerian, our mentality sometimes is kind of like corrupt, because even those that are not in power, they are also looking for how they can get into power to do the same thing our government is doing.
If you continue saying all this,
do you get it? But at the end of the day, we hope for a better Nigeria, and that's
please vote 2027. Vote for a better Nigeria. No, that one I need to put it down there.
Okay.
Sorry.
And that's it on this episode of the Hotpotato Podcast.
All right, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and also subscribe to our YouTube and listen to us on Spotify. All right. Have a nice day.
Until we come your way next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.